Today, I am fighting a T-Rex. I won. All right, that was pretty simple. Yesterday, I painted this painting, and as much as I love it, I don't know if it's the one that's going to go to the person that commissioned it. So I have another canvas. I'm going to do a second attempt at making this the right thing, and yeah, I just want to get it right. Obviously, I don't think it's. I don't know. I don't think it's good enough. So, got to do it again, and that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, believe it or not, I've already fought the T-Rex. I already won. You guys missed it. Um, oh man, how's it going, everybody? I fought the T-Rex. I won. It was a great fight. Sorry if you missed it, but it already happened. So terrifying. No scratches, no nothing either. I got lucky. Came out unscathed, as they say. So, yeah, what I'm doing today is I'm not repainting, but painting this piece again. Painting another piece so I can make it look the way it's supposed to look. Hannah, how you doing? NBA and Mac, awesome. Who's playing tonight? I do not watch, unfortunately. Not unfortunately. I got other stuff to do. I've been running around all day. I got a whole bunch of stuff to do today, actually. I got some supplies over there that are pretty interesting. Got some new paper stuff. Did it all. If you're just walking in, sorry if you missed me fighting the T-Rex. It was quick. It was a quick battle. Over in seconds. I'm so great. Honestly, you gotta try new stuff all the time, and I decided it was time to try a different type of different type of thumbnail, different type of whatever. So it worked. I feel good about it, and we'll see what YouTube thinks about it. But yeah, feels good. I'm feeling good. I've been running around all day. The one thing that I didn't get, though, is a big green marker, which I really wanted to get. So we'll have to see how this goes. Silly boy, you like the clickbait? I know I could add red. I decided to do yellow. I like the yellow. I was wearing yellow today, so I was like, all right, whatever, I'll use yellow. I don't always want to use red. I'm going to be changing up the colors, whatever. Just having fun. I wonder, is it believable? Is the clickbait believable? Oh man. I mean, that's my personality. I think I try to do the most ridiculous possible things that I can like that, even though it makes no sense. Maybe someone would find it funny that I did that. I don't know. Maybe it was just a joke for myself. Oh, man. I'm laughing. Oh, God. I mean, I can't even, like, the whole time I was making it, I was cracking up. Because it's just so stupid. That's kind of the... It's kind of the thing. Oh, that's a good clickbait title. I'm just gonna like open up a thing on my website where you can like put in ideas for clickbaity thumbnail titles that would work. T-Rexes aren't extinct. I just beat the last one. I just battled a T-Rex. You missed it. I'm sorry if you were late to the stream. You probably missed it, but that's how it goes. What was I gonna say? What did I do today? So this morning I woke up. It takes me a while to get back to all the messages, so I did that. Got some things moving for my online crypto art gallery. Figured out some new ways to actually sell the Mind book. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm good. With like crypto validation, which I think would be pretty epic. So I'm gonna make a Mind book Quantum today, um, which is the bigger one, the 5x7. I went to a paper store. I got a whole bunch of paper products. I'm kind of a nerd for that stuff, so I did that. Yeah, I already killed the dinosaur. If you're just walking in, sorry. I didn't kill him. I just banished him. Um, this is a no-kill household. But what was I saying? What else did I do today? I came home. I sent out some packages. Paintings going out in the mail. Actually, I have to flip this upside down. Paintings going out in the mail. Went over to my mom's house. Saw my mom. She has a blue French bulldog. It's the cutest little dog in the entire world. So anytime I get to see that dog, I am happy. Would I go? Yeah, I'd send stuff to Northern Ireland. No problem. I could ship worldwide. In case anyone's wondering, I do ship worldwide. It is slightly more expensive, and we always have to figure out how to get it to you for the right price. But I'm more than happy to do it. It doesn't take too much on my part, believe it or not. It's just filling out one customs form. Did I get my studio space? Yeah, I mean, I got. Um, I have access to this warehouse space, I guess temporarily. I basically did a handshake deal. I'm kind of operating with that right now, just as a place to get my like my bigger canvases put together. I needed a bigger space to do it, so I do it there. I could probably use the garage here at my house, but I don't know. It makes a mess. I guess it's an apartment. But what am I drawing? I'm drawing like this is the painting style that I've been doing lately, and I'm basically taking this and making it much bigger. So someone asked for a 16 by 20 of that style, and I obliged. More than happy to. But yesterday, it didn't really work out. I was a little bit distracted. I was not paying attention to what I was doing. I was spending too much energy on the chat and not focusing on the work in front of me. So, learned the hard way. It kind of just didn't look right. It didn't go well. No, it didn't go well, not well, but it wasn't exactly what it should be. So, changing it up, making it a bit different. Trying again, as they say. But I already have the kind of layout. So yesterday was just practice. You know. Ryan's in the house. What's up, dude? I think I'm gonna turn that down a bit. Ryan, good man. I fought a T Rex. It was pretty epic. If you just like scroll back to the beginning of the video, you can see me fight the T Rex. But it was good. Busy. Got some new supplies, new materials, sending out paintings and prints. You know, you name it, I'm doing it. So running all around, having fun. It's the name of the game these days. How much can Mac do? How many posts on Instagram? I forgot like a major part of the day was spent learning about crypto technologies. I do that every day now. Just dive deeper into that world every day. One thing I am going to be doing a little bit more today is focusing on the painting, because yesterday I was not very focused on the painting, and it shows. It's tough when it's this big. It requires a lot of like mental focus to balance the piece and to like keep all of my brush strokes in order. Um, what did I do with last night's painting? It's right here. But it's not the. I don't think it's the one. It's really nice. I really like it. But I kind of want to make the second one today to see how it goes and see what it feels like. And then kind of get a different feel. See if that one is in fact the one that I want to send out. Or, I guess have two options for the person to choose from. Um, and I don't really do that on every commission piece. Just that one didn't really feel right. Entirely right. And maybe that's me projecting on it. The person might love it. I don't know, but we'll see. We will see. What I'm using is they're called paint markers, acrylic paint markers. These are by Liquitex. And my sponsorship check should be coming in the mail any day now from them. That's what I need someone to do. I need someone to go back and clip every time I say Liquitex. We can just send them a video of me using their markers and saying Liquitex, Liquitex, Liquitex. That's a whale for sure. Zizwa, this is just the beginning. Just you wait. I already fought the dinosaur, or the T-Rex. That already happened, so you missed that. Patty Wright has a poem I wrote for you in 2018. What is it? Can you put it in the chat? Was that the free poems days? I don't even remember. Jam, how you doing? Yeah, back in 2018, I had people just send me a DM of a random word, and then I wrote everyone a poem. Anyone that sent me a word, I wrote them a poem. It took me forever. But I'm actually thinking about doing it again. I think it'd be really fun. It'd take me a while, but it's totally worth it. I might do that. Maybe I'll do that this week. No. Maybe? No, I think I got work to do. I'll think about it, basically. All right, I got to use this green marker now. I'm worried that I'm going to run out of ink in this. Or I guess it's paint. Yeah, the reason why I didn't like it so much yesterday was because the green was like the same marker as this, and I just don't love that green. I don't know. Guys, I don't think my clickbait title worked. I think YouTube decided that T-Rexes aren't real and that I wouldn't actually be fighting a T-Rex. Or maybe it's just a slow day. You know, you got to try stuff. But yeah, it seems like view count's low. Wow, what the heck, Patty? That's a great poem, Patty. Pat, what a great lad. He never seems to get mad. I think one day he'll make a great father. Oh, because I could have said dad, right? I mean, the thumbnail game, see, that's why my thing was like, I don't know, let me just see what happens if I say that I'm fighting a T Rex. I don't know. Sometimes I just want to try weird stuff. I tried it and it didn't really work out. So I can't be mad about it, right? I was going to do something stupid like that one way or another. So I did it, you know? Tried saying I was going to fight a T-Rex, and I did. If you go back in the beginning of this video, you're going to see that I did in fact fight a T-Rex. It happened. It's over here. Look. He was laying on the ground cuz I fought him so hard that he couldn't stay awake. Anyway, uh, and I know you're asking, Mac, are you bored out of your mind? I mean, maybe I just gotta try stuff. Probably a little bit of both. I'm not bored, you know. I gotta do these things, and I figure I might as well paint on live stream, right? It's fun. People get to ask me questions. I get to respond. And I get to do work. So maybe it's not the best move to say I'm going to fight a T-Rex, but whatever. Gotta try stuff. Maybe it's just the yellow outline. Is that it? I mean, does the yellow not work? You tell me. Is that the old thumbnail stuff? I just did that real quick. I made that on like a junk editor, basically, kind of thing. I try to. I could probably spend a little bit more time, but it was like 7:30, and I didn't have a thumbnail, and I still had other stuff to do. So I was like, all right, whatever. Let me make a T-Rex battle sequence. It still cracks me up. I think it's hilarious. I think it's so funny. But that might just be me. Maybe I am drawing a map. I don't know. Where does this map take me? That's what we got to find out. I should do this. Look how fun this will be. You ready? Oh, then I just got to make sure I can still see the screen or the chat. Cool. Sweet. I hope you can see that. Cool. All right, yeah. That's what I'm going to be doing. Wow, that's great. That's some good visual stuff. How am I keeping busy these days? Well, I'm painting a lot. That certainly keeps me busy. Not so much photography these days. Been kind of a little bit slow on that. I've been doing a lot of film photography, just like walking around. I got burned out on photography. You can only take so many pictures of other people before you just get a little bit tired of it. I have to, rekindle that flame. If you burn out, you gotta go stack some wood. That's basically the philosophy I live with. So, yeah, I'm doing that. Kind of building up the interest again in photography. Yeah, I've been painting a lot. I've been making a ton of mind books. Been learning a lot about NFT technology, which is crypto art, basically. NFT, it's not just crypto art. It's part of it. It's like one small part of it. But yeah, basically just figuring out how to get my stuff onto the blockchain. My problem is I don't like green next to red. I have like a disinterest in that for some reason. I think it's Christmas. Ronin, yeah. I have a couple videos on that. What do I think about crypto? I love cryptocurrency. I mean, this has been the theme of a couple of the streams recently. Yesterday's stream was about it. Kind of. I was initially talking about it, but I'm a firm believer in what cryptocurrency is going to enable for a lot of things. One of the coolest things about cryptocurrencies now that I'm finding is that I can actually enable royalties on my artwork. Like on my painted artworks, I can enable royalty payments, basically. So what that means is if I sell my artwork to someone and they want to sell it, I get a percentage of that sale, which is just basically impossible to track and monitor if it's not done through cryptocurrency. Yep. So I'm a firm believer in cryptocurrencies and everything that space is going to be. I think it's just so revolutionary. I think it's the new paradigm. I think you either get with it or get out, pretty much. Get out of the way. Because the technology, I mean, the things that it enables, the technology, the life functions of it, it's just so unbelievable what you can do. And yeah, it's powerful. So I don't want to bore people with too much talk about crypto. I spend like all day learning about it too, so I'm kind of like, ugh. I feel like I'm in school right now. Ronan and I have not been to Ireland. I'd love to go. I will be going. The team that designed my mobile app, the Macklin app, if you actually go to the app store, you can find an app that is out there. It's pretty awesome. Big fan of it myself. But the team that designed it is based out of Ireland. So pretty cool. I gotta go visit. And I will one day. Isn't the UK like all shut down right now? Come to Scotland? Absolutely. I actually just learned recently that I'm more Scottish than Irish. I thought I was like 25% Irish, but I'm like 25% Scottish. Or more like 20%. Whatever the heck that even means, right? My DNA matches Scottish people more than it does Irish people. I mean, I don't know. My name, I thought I thought my name was Irish. It's actually more Scottish than it is Irish. Apparently, it's related to Scottish, like an ancient Scottish tribe. Were there tribes in Scotland? Is that what that word would be? Is that right? Clan. Clan's the right word. Yeah. Still tribe. I mean, right? Clan, tribe, kind of the same word. A little bit different, but yeah, mostly the same. Could you imagine being like an ancient Scottish clan? What do you even do all day? Like, I just wonder how these people survive winter. I just don't get it. I don't get it at all. What did you do? Like, the world was frozen around you. Do you just go out and hunt? Like, you probably don't have many vegetables. Maybe you saved vegetables during the year. Potatoes, probably got a lot of potatoes saved up. Eating potatoes all winter. Wear kilts and drink whiskey. Nice. But that's like not enough to like fill up a day, right? Like once you drink whiskey, you kind of did that, and then you just put the kilt on. I mean, what sounds sounds like you did it. That doesn't take too long to accomplish that. uh, I wish I really, 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 really wish I would have gone to the store and got that marker. There we go. There's the paint. I'm just gonna like probably end up draining this marker today. That's okay. Go to the store tomorrow, right? Ooh, agriculture definitely revolutionized the quality of life. I mean, yeah, but like you can't grow vegetables in the winter in Scotland. I'm just gonna let you know it's not that easy. Trust me, I tried. No, not really. But I mean, geez, it's probably does it snow over in Scotland? It must. All right, that looks good. Blue can connect there. Sweet. We crushed this one. We crushed this one. This one's great. Have I ever heard of the Irish potato famine? Of course I have. Tragic. Didn't all the potatoes get blight? Couldn't eat any of the potatoes. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, they had potatoes. But, like, what happens when all the potatoes get black mold on them and you can't eat all the potatoes? It's kind of like, well, there goes our winter supply. I love the variety of topics, by the way, that we that come across this page. What I can't even remember what we were talking about yesterday, but I'm sure it was interesting. Now we're talking about the Irish potato famine. Oh man. Irish and Scottish people. You're saying that they're the only good people. Why is that? You got to clue me in. I can't just agree with that. I've met a lot of great people from London. All very kind. And England, just England in general. Love from Greece. How you doing? What's going on in Greece these days? I need to head out to Mykonos. Charter a yacht. Sounds like a good way to spend the evening. Looks good. Looks really good. Yeah, there's some beef going on between Ireland and England, huh? What's going on? You guys are. Brexit's been a major issue. I'm not too informed on it. It doesn't. I don't want to say it doesn't affect me. It certainly does, but I'm a little bit distanced from it. It's not really in my wheelhouse. Have I ever heard of the IRA, the Irish Republican Army? What was it? I know something about it. A lot of gangsters, right? What's the R word? See, if you ask the question, you got to provide a little more stuff. I'm not a history buff. All right, the green feels much better. And the yellow is going to transfer a lot better. The UK have claimed Northern Ireland as its own for over 100 years. Interesting. All right. And I'm guessing Northern Ireland doesn't like that. So about 50% of Northern Ireland wanted to remain part of the UK, and the other 50% wanted to go to a united Ireland. Okay, because Ireland divided in two? Is that the case? The IRA wanted a united Ireland through violent means. Not great. That's not cool. Irish Republican Army. That's what I thought. Okay, I was right. See, I know some things. All right. So what's gonna happen here is something super slow. See all these little dots that are on this. I'm the guy that did all these dots. I gotta do them again. So it just takes a while. Bear with me. Um, yeah, it's quite the thrilling spectacle. Just like watching someone paint. I just come here for the conversations. Oh no. I really think I got to start figuring out some music for the background. If anyone has any suggestions about that, just to kind of fill in the void of the silence. I mean, I personally like to paint in silence, but if someone can help me figure out some musical options that don't get copyright strikes or copyright issues, that'd be great. I did a lo-fi music thing the other day, but then I got copyright claims. It's not a strike, but I got claims, and it's confusing because it's a really long stream, and yeah, I don't know. It's tough. One thing I heard of is stream beats, but I think I need to dig a little deeper. I mean, another thing would just be like play my own music, but that sounds like torture. I really don't want to do that. I like my music, but I just don't want to like. That would be so distracting. I need if I'm gonna do music, I gotta. It has to be like no words. The other thing I'm doing is I like silence because I know that in 20 years I'll be able to train an AI on my voice based on all these recordings, and I'll be able to like implement myself into a computer. I think that's pretty cool. I don't know if that's what I want to do, but I've jokingly said that I am the singularity. Slightly terrifying to think about. Hey guys, no need to make any assumptions in the chat. People are people too. We're going places with this one. Let me think of a question for you guys. Um, if there's any person in history you could have a conversation with, who would it be and why? Really think about it. If there's any person in history you could have a conversation with, who would it be and why? An in-person conversation with. You get 30 minutes to sit down, have a cup of coffee, and then they disappear back into nothingness. What do you think? Who would it be? My answer, I said it the other day, but it would be Leonardo da Vinci. I mean, I'd have to work on my Italian, but I feel like 30 minutes with that guy, I'm learning a lot. I'm going to learn so much because I would have good questions for him. I have really, really deep, profound questions about the mathematics of his work. Um, Kind of his idea about mirrors and like why did he write in mirror handwriting? I kind of actually think I might know why he writes in mirror handwriting. I think I know it intuitively. It's a little bit hard to explain, um, so I'm not going to try because I don't have it all sorted out for myself yet. I'm still kind of testing the hypothesis, and I want to continue to test it without any added outside influences on that. Eddie Guerrero. Guerrero. Seems interesting. One mathematical equation I would ask to Leonardo da Vinci is, um, first of all, like, how did he draw with such mathematical precision? Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but Leonardo da Vinci is like out of this world with his ability to draw. Like, it's just unparalleled. One of the reasons why the Mona Lisa is so spectacular because it literally, like, when you look at it, if you look at any part of her, it kind of gives the illusion that her eyes are looking at you. It seems like he gave life to a painting, which is All right. Sometimes the audio goes out. What happened? There we go. Are we back though? Is it coming through? All right, we're good. Yeah, sometimes. Well, now I can't even see this thing. Come on. Yeah, sometimes my audio cuts out. It's really frustrating. All good. What I was saying was, it's just like honestly, it's amazing what Juice World and uh, you know, like I think about XXXTentacion and how much he was able to do in such a short period of time, um, and how many people they were able to inspire and influence. It's pretty crazy. Kurt Cobain or John Lennon. Oh, very cool. Rest in peace to both of those guys. Someone mentioned it the other day. Kurt Cobain actually had a pretty awesome art collection of pieces he painted. I think that's something that we might overlook. A lot of artists are multidisciplinary artists, you know. Ooh, thoughts on the Kid Leroy? I mean, he learned from Juice. He learned from Juice World for sure. He was doing big things before he kind of got connected with Juice World, but I think the Kid Leroy is very talented. I mean, Logan shot an awesome music video with him too. That was great. That was so cool. That was a great collab. Um, but yeah, what a talented kid. So like he's like 17, I think, and he's already doing huge things. You know, like that's unbelievable to think about. Like he's kind of like a Justin Bieber type person. You know, he's so young. People don't realize how young he is. Like it's not easy to do what he's doing at such a young age, but he makes it look so easy. All right, we're going big boy, big marker. That's cool. Am I into techno? I used to be more so than, or yeah, more so when I was younger. I used to listen to a lot of dubstep and D&B, but not so much anymore. I don't really like. I have not been listening to a lot of music. I listen to a lot of like obscure records, like super obscure. I got a bit bored with the music industry. Such a terrible thing to say, but I just got tired of it. I felt like everyone was putting out the same song. So I was like, all right, let me listen to like stuff that I've never heard before that's like from Japan in 1971. Um, that was like obsessed. The Sonics were obsessed over. You know, like they spent. That's one thing I'm a big fan of, like super hi-fi audio. And in Japan, they have a ton of like hi-fi audio bars or experiences, I guess, that you go to. I love that stuff. Like I've never been to one, but I just love high fidelity audio. That's what I want to I want to hear the best of the best. I want to hear the best speakers. I want to hear, you know, like records that a lot of people have never heard. I'm in this for novelty and excitement. Shuri, how you doing? How you doing? All right, we're getting places. We're getting places. One brushstroke at a time. This stuff takes patience. I'm here for it. That's what I do. Yeah, I pretty much do. My goal is to stream every day at 8 p.m. Eastern time. That's like that's my current trajectory and plan. Adam, I do sell my art. There are some pieces available on my website. The link's in the description if you're interested. Um, and I do sell. So like, I'm trying to decide if I like this piece or this piece better. Um, this is a commissioned piece. I made that one yesterday during practice, as I would call it. Um, yeah, Xavier. Oh, what's happening here? Says it's loading. Says it's not live. But we're good over here. Uh-oh. There we go. We're back. Xavier, I did. Thank you for your kind words. All right, I want to do my yellows now. Would I sell merchandise? I do sell merchandise. It's at the link in the description. The mind.sx. That's like the merchandise I'm interested in selling right now. I do have other stuff I'll sell, but right now it's not my top priority. People ask me to put my stuff on T-shirts. I just don't want it to be like corny. Not corny, but like bad quality or bad taste. I don't know how I would put this on a shirt and make it look good, right? Um, yeah. Holly's just setting up a phone to live stream on TikTok at the same time. Not a bad idea. I could really do that in 1 second. I'm not gonna do it right now though. I'll try that probably tomorrow. Maybe I'll try it tomorrow. Those look good. Harry, no, I don't. I'm putting so much ink down, so much paint down. Gotta be careful. Sorry if you can't see this. I'm limited on the amount of space I have on my desk. Yeah, one thing I'm finding is that I do realize that if I'm talking to the chat, I'm not putting the same amount of attention and energy into the piece. And I'm kind of going in my head right now. That's why I went silent. Um, I really like to be in the flow. I got to be in the flow. I can't be distracted. Not that like the chat is distracting, but I guess in a way it is. I really appreciate the people in the chat. Thank you, of course. Thank you for being here. But yeah, it takes me away from what I'm doing just a bit, like enough where it's like I realized for a second I wasn't thinking, like I call it thinking with my art. I was more so like thinking, I wonder when the next chat question is going to come up. I hope you guys can understand. There's a dichotomy here that happens as a creator, someone who's doing something on a screen for you. Like I'm doing the thing. I got to be thinking about what I'm doing. I know it looks like I'm putting circles onto yellow circles on red paint, and that's exactly what's happening. But I'm, in my head, I have to like manage the flow of the pen. I have to make sure the overall balance and feel of the painting is correct, and it doesn't like you can't see my brain thinking and turning when I'm doing these pieces. So it's a little bit like it just looks like silence and it looks like I'm sitting here frozen, but I'm trying to feel my way through the painting to make sure that it's balanced and it looks good optically and feels good optically. Because the first thing you see when you see a painting is the feeling that your heart gets. Oh. So yeah, I just gotta pay attention to what I'm doing. Do I art all day or just on streams? Yeah, I do some stuff off the stream too. Um, I typically like do more business centric stuff during the day and then create at night. It's, a great distressor. It gets me relaxed. this de-stressor, not distressor. There's a major difference there. But yeah, major de-stressor just relaxes me, so I can go to bed with beautiful colors in my head and getting yellow paint all over my white hoodie. That's what happens. Yeah, I fought a T-Rex today. You got to scroll back to the beginning. You probably missed it already. I mean, you definitely missed it already. That's for sure. Scroll back to the very beginning. You can watch me fight a T-Rex. It was short. All right, JPEG, we got to talk if you actually thought I was legit fighting a dinosaur. Like, what? What? Actually? You actually thought I was going to fight a dinosaur? I mean, that's what I was going for. I think it's hilarious. I think it's hilarious. Feeling good, feeling good. The title should have to do. I mean, I did. Look, here's the T-Rex. I fought the T-Rex. That's why he's forever trapped. I don't know. I just do what I do. Okay. Let me have fun. Someone's got to let me have fun, and it's me. I'm the person. These are called Liquitex paint markers, acrylic marker. There goes another thing off the edge of my desk. Who was my favorite guest I was on the podcast with? Oof. Um, who was my favorite guest? Honestly, I don't even know. I'm trying to think. I really enjoyed talking to Casey Neistat. I mean, that's just one of the coolest things. I've been a huge fan of Casey for a while, so getting to talk to him is awesome. Really great time. He's such an innovator. He's a big inspiration for me. Um, Definitely watched a lot of his vlogs back in the day. Who else? Who else? Because we didn't have that many guests. We kind of like went short, you know. We ended up, in a global pandemic. I couldn't get to too many people. Russell Brand. Oh, yeah, he's pretty cool. I was in the audience for that one. I feel like I talked to him. I mean, I got to meet Russell Brand on a couple occasions. That guy's super cool. He's really awesome. Like, really, truly, a unbelievable human with a great story too. Um, do I meet other guests like these guys when the camera stopped filming? I was not there for the 6ix9ine episode. Um, didn't meet Mike Tyson, but yeah, I mean, you just hang out with them afterwards, right? You just talk to people. It's not like they just immediately disappear. That'd be pretty crazy. Um, my hand's not stained after all this. No, the paint dries real fast. Like we're talking so fast. That's the beauty of these acrylic markers. I get some paint on me, but not too much. I'm pretty good at staying clean. I have heard about all the snow in Texas, by the way. I mean, that's insane. So crazy. So much snow. But I'm from Cleveland. And we get a lot of snow a lot. So I guess Dallas doesn't know what to do with it all. There's a lot of power issues, a lot of political upset because the people in charge are saying one thing, doing another. I have seen a bit about this. They're not being very responsible, apparently. One in Gyatso. This is my podcast. I mean, that's what I'm doing here. It's a podcast. It's a bit different than a podcast. It's more like a paint cast. That's just kind of what I'm trying to do. I do this stuff anyway, right? Like I'm always painting anyway. My big thing is like, why not do it on live stream? Add another layer of validation and verification for the work. That's always super important. It takes, this has been an hour and 10 minutes of me doing this one. Could it have been done a bit faster? Maybe if I wasn't having conversations with people, but, why not have some fun and maybe share something with someone who wasn't expecting to learn something. And, yeah, it's pretty different. It's just a live stream of me working. And in years to come, it'll change. It'll have different formats. It'll have different people. It'll have um, different events, different things. Right now, it's just been me painting. I haven't been doing any other crazy, ridiculous things. I haven't been thinking in that space. I just have paintings to do, so I was like, all right, well, let me paint on live stream. Um, but yeah, I got some other ideas that'll come to be. They're super interesting, a lot of fun, and I just haven't gotten to them yet. Harry, hey, I don't know. Welcome to the show, man. The Paintcast is a lot of fun. I'm telling you, I learn stuff every day. You guys bring new information to me every day. So like I'm a huge fan of you guys. Um, Super helpful to me. I always got something to talk about. Always got something to share. People ask really great questions. So I always appreciate that. Do I want them all to go the same way? I don't think so. No, I don't. It's the delicate brush strokes that they just cut to the core of me. What is the craziest material I've used to make something? All right, this one's great. Great question. The craziest material I've ever used to paint something is vegan nacho cheese. Yep. Uh, I can't believe I used it. It was this really bright orange color, and it was really beautiful. So I was like, okay, let me try it. I tried it. It um, it did not really work at all. It worked for a day, and then the cheese like started to fall off the painting, and it like got really gross. So I had to like sit there and literally scrape off gross day old nacho cheese from a painting. I thought it would work. It didn't work. I tried though. I tried. You got to try stuff. That's what I do as an artist, you know? So don't use that. Don't ever use that ever. I already did it, so you don't have to try it. That information has been found out. And I did it for you. Let's see. Now we got my black marker. I'm not a vegan, but I am a vegetarian. Good lifestyle for me. Hmm. It's funny. It's funny how these change. These patterns they change because I change the way the feeling of the painting is, and then I have to like move stuff around. It feels different. It's fun. Is it? No, it's not muted. I'm focused. How do artists price their work? Is it their name, the materials? Yeah, part of it's like name and reputation. Part of it's demand. Uh, Materials, of course. Like if I spend $800 building a canvas and a frame and countless hours getting it all set and ready and organized, I'm not going to sell it. I'm not going to sell that painting for $801 because then I didn't factor in my time. Um, you got to factor in time. You got to factor in hours. You know, like there's people that work hourly jobs. This one has taken me over an hour to paint. Am I going to charge $15 for this? No, absolutely not. Because what'll happen is this will hang in someone's house, and they'll get to look at it every single day for however many days they have it. So it kind of curates a specific energy in someone's house, and you got to be cognizant of that and what it means to be the vibe curator of someone's physical space. And how do you price that? How do you value that? What's your time worth? What's your energy worth? You know, my work reminds me of Africa. That's an interesting comment. I could see it. I have a piece that reminds me of some stuff over there. The vibe curator, absolutely. That's what I do. I'm a vibe curator. As a producer, I curate a vibe for when an artist comes over and we make music. As a painter, I curate the vibes of the energy of the room to a degree. To a degree, I'm a part. I guess I'm a part of that. I'm not the whole thing. You know, that's interior design work. Um, as far as visual elements go, it's kind of as far as I took the one yesterday. Um, yeah, which current art world trends are you following right now? Let me tell you. Current art world trend I'm following is NFT art, crypto art, selling your art for cryptocurrencies, verifying it on the blockchain, on the Ethereum blockchain to be more specific, and what it means to have that validation of art. And yeah, I'm loving that. I think it's super powerful. And I'm involved. I already put up two pieces on the Ethereum or three pieces on the Ethereum blockchain. Pretty awesome using the website OpenSea. Um, just getting involved with that. That's the goal. Be as involved as I can. Also fighting Tyrannosaurus Rexes. Jeremy, Pure Damage, what's up? I want to lift this one up to show you guys. I can't because the paint is still drying and it will drip, and I don't want that. But here you go. This is what this one looks like right now. And I think it'll stay like this. I think it'll... Oh, I got to sign it. I mean, that's the other thing. Can you see? Okay. Looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. Didn't really center that all that great there, but that's all right. Yeah, we got this spot still drying. I can't really do anything. I got this spot up here still drying. Can't really do anything with it yet, so it's looking good, feeling good. Yeah. What do you say? What do you say we? No, I'm gonna move it. I'm gonna keep doing stuff. I got stuff to do. I got a medicine ball to sit on. So what I have here in front of me is called chipboard. And what I do is I use this for the MindBook Quantum, which you can find online at www.mind.sx. Check it out. All right, go to the website. You'll like it, I promise. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this. I'm going to do my first test of a MindBook Quantum with this chipboard. I bought this from an arts and crafts store today. Yeah. So I want to test it out. I got to cut it to the right lengths and make sure it works. Do I know Marco? Absolutely. Marco's awesome. I was supposed to paint at Marco's house before I left LA, and then I just didn't get the opportunity to go. He lives in San Diego. So, didn't work out. But maybe someday. Let's see, what are these measurements? So this is approximately 18 inches by 12. 12 by 18. How's that math work out? I do 5s vertically. I do 7 vertically, get a 5. A 3. Yeah, we'll see. You always got to be conscious about how you're cutting your materials so that you can get the most out of them. One, and I totally will. I'm definitely planning on collaborating with a lot of artists. I mean, honestly, I just kind of have to like figure out how my artwork and their artwork works together. It's not always the easiest. Let's see, okay, so now what is that? It's a little bit more than 7. What do I get out of that? Let's see. Oh, it's not 7. Nah. That can happen. That is okay. Cool. So we got a couple cool things out here. I see. I see what's gonna happen. If you're doing a collab with an artist, you can do a lot of different things. You can do, you can sit down, you can start hashing something out, drawing something, painting something, work together. My stuff's a little different, so the style I'm painting in right now wouldn't really lend itself to collaborating with anyone. Really, as far as I mean, it could, but I don't know. But there's other styles I could do that work well for collaborating. Actually, I have a couple that I'm going to be doing. I have one collab that I'm going to be working on very soon. It should be before the end of the week. It's just I've been doing so much. Can I do a Pokemon art piece? I don't really want to. All right, so let's see what's going on here. I need some paper. Why don't I vlog? Yeah, it's just not my thing. I mean, simple answer. I don't really do that. Okay. We're moving. Trying something new today. Morgan, how you doing? Happy Wednesday to you as well. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Can't believe it's Wednesday, huh? Already that far through the week. They go quick. They go quick. Before I know it's gonna be Saturday. Pretty wild. Rolando, how you doing? Thank you. Appreciate it. What's up? I'm doing my thing. As they say in the business. Gotta get this aligned. don't think I want that. I don't want it. I'm trying new things differently. Room tour, sure. Over there's my shelf. Over there's the corner of the room, and my desk's in the middle of the room. There's a couch right there. There's a desk right there. But I don't use the desk. I just put stuff on it. I hope that was a good enough room tour. How about that for a pop zoom? I do meditate. This part's always... It's really hard to do that right there. I have to like hold this strange to punch these holes. Why would I not move? If someone was behind me, wouldn't I? That would be the first thing you should say. That was a room tour. Yes, that's just what it is. I know why I use that now. I see. It's all right. So we're at a crossroads here, where we either innovate or don't innovate. What that means is this is the mind book, Quantum, right? This is mine. I painted my famous Dolores painting in here, and this painting's called Oil Spills. It's kind of falling to pieces as I continue to open and close this. I got to take these out. I got to take this out of here, frame it or something. But this is the mind book. I write my thoughts in here. I do a lot of stuff. But the cover is like this, right? That's what this cover is. But it could also be like this. Black book. And I think I know the answer. I don't even know why I'm asking. It's got to be black. How cool is that going to be, right? So we're going to do that. Movable. I think the thing is you just got to figure out the stuff that's connected to that philosophy and recognize that it kind of damages relationships with human beings and gives you false expectations into the reality of the life around you. Am I still rapping? Not so much anymore. I kind of have been focusing on other stuff. Music takes a lot of energy. You got to have a lot of energy to make music. I have the energy, but I'm putting all that energy into painting rather than my music, because that's just how I feel right now. I don't really want to make music right now. So that's what I'm feeling. Movable, basically just like your expectations of women are different if you're servicing yourself, basically. You gotta You gotta treat people with respect. You gotta respect yourself. Kind of want to do silver. Look at these golden rings. Look how cool these ones are. I tried to use these. They're so thick. I couldn't even bend them. A very early riser. That's funny. Nah, I wake up at like 8:30. I used to wake up super early. But now I live stream at 8 p.m. so I can kind of catch all people from all over. And I typically end up going to bed at like midnight. So I got to get my time, my sleep, you know. I spend a lot of mental energy during the day. I haven't made one of these in a while. No one's ordered these in a long time. Yes, I was immovable. Cool. All right, there we have it. That is the new Mindbook Quantum. That's pretty cool. Feels good, looks good. Black cover's awesome. It's a good little journal. The thickness of it is a little bit different. Oh, Morgan, I'll just send you my address. I don't have a PO box set up. I haven't gotten to that. I don't know why. Probably because I just don't want to. I don't know where my stamp is. There it is. Very cool. All right, I got some white ink here. Let's see how this white ink works out. So the last white ink I was using was a pigment ink, and it works, but it doesn't dry fast enough and really just aggravates me how long it takes to dry. So I'm trying to use different ink. This is a new test as well. Gotta get all the ink off. Is there still white ink under here? How's that even possible? That's crazy. Oh, because it's the pigment. I see. This one dries slow as well. Let's do a test first. And frankly, I should have put this ink down before. Okay, didn't get enough ink. I know how to do this. I did this last time. Is there a spray or something to help it dry? I don't know. I just don't know enough about these inks. No. It's good. It's good, but it's not great. So I really caked it on there. We'll see now. I'm going to do it on the book. That's all right. All right, worked pretty well. I'm cool with it. It still feels quantum to me. Yeah, different stamp. Oh, of course, I immediately put this in the white ink. So there it is, the first one. Pretty cool. It's already pretty much dried. Yeah, so this ink does dry much better. It's a dye ink as opposed to a pigment ink. Memories premium dye ink pads are the best quick dry choice for stamping on glossy or coated papers and regular paper surfaces. Perfect. So there we go. It's the right ink. The stamp situation probably isn't the best. Nathan Hernandez, you missed me fighting a T-Rex. Making a book, painting a painting. It should be dry now. Ta-da. So there it is. It's a piece I made today, kind of similar to that one, but not as the green's a little bit different. Feeling good about it. I like it. Yeah, you missed me learning about the IRA, Irish Republican Army. So yeah, now I got this piece. I got two of these. Cool, very cool. They're slightly similar, not too similar. Feel pretty good about both of them. I got this Mind book here. It's a new quantum book. Pretty epic. It feels a bit light though. There is a difference between these two. Did I not switch that? There's a difference between these two. This one just really might feel a bit sturdier. The chipboard's pretty thin. Looks like it's going to bend a little bit easier. I don't know. I bought a lot of this, unfortunately. I guess I bought $2 worth of this, so I'm not like that mad about it. So if anyone wants one of these, really simple to find, go to this website. You can buy a quantum book. It's one of these. It will look like this. It will have a black cover. I think it's pretty interesting. Definitely something new. Yeah, if you want one, go check it out. www.mind.sx. That's the best way to support me. get yourself something that actually supports your life. I'm gonna head out. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling like it's time to. I gotta go to bed early tonight because I did not last night. I was to bed super late. But yeah, if you want one of those mind books, go check it out. I feel really confident about this painting. It's much different than the other one. It's the same style, but different in the feel overall. I want to say thanks everybody for coming by. I appreciate you watching me fight a T-Rex. It was a good fight. It was short. Here's the T-Rex in case you missed it. But it was a lot of fun. And yeah, it's just, I don't know. I'm trying out new clickbait stuff. Why not? I don't know. Nothing else going on. So I hope you all have a really great evening. Do something creative. If you don't have any time to do anything creative, come hang out with me every day at 8 p.m. I love doing this stuff. Follow me on Instagram. Like, subscribe to the channel. You got to do those things, please. I won't have such a lame clickbait title tomorrow. Probably do something different. I've been just painting and painting and painting and painting. So I want to do something different. And I'll think about that tonight. I hope you all have a really good evening. See you tomorrow. Peace.